Hello and welcome back to the MJC Show. We're talking about Kevin Durant and his time on the Nets. Is he going to last? Is he going to get traded? Justin, do you think Kevin Durant's going to get traded?
Well, he's been reported. There's been reported that he can go to multiple teams. The Lakers, the Suns, etc. I think the Miami Heat would be a perfect fit for him, and I think the Heat would possibly be willing to give up Bam Adebayo and Jimmy Butler and some picks for Kevin Durant. I think the prospect of Jimmy Butler and Kevin Durant being on the same team for Miami, it would be very exciting. Plus, with the young core they have, I think it would be a perfect fit.
Malika?
Well, I think the Heat aren't the best decision because they can't trade him Adebayo because of the multiple extensions on the Nets because Ben Simmons and can't be on the same team legally. But I think the perfect destination would be the Phoenix Suns. You give up Ayton, you give up Mikal and picks, and they'll have Chris Paul, they'll have Booker, they'll have Cam Johnson. They'll still have some young players. It'll be a rounded out team, and Kevin Durant can take him for promising.
So now I have a question. Rudy Gobert traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves. What does his trade in that package that the Jazz received, what does that mean for Kevin Durant?
Oh, it means there's going to be a load of picks going into this. I mean, I don't know how high they could go legally, but I think they could hit double digits at this point.
Yes.
I want to talk about the Jazz for a second. I think that now that Devon Mitchell is by himself, I think he's going to go to the Nets. It's been reported that he's going to go to the Nets, and I think that now Mitchell, Spida, I think there's no point in him staying at the Jazz. He's kind of all alone. I think it would be smart for him to try and find a way out.
Okay, now we're going to take a caller. All right, so we have our first caller. Hello, you're live. Welcome to the welcome to the JCM Show.
Hey guys, really to call in. Very excited to be on air. So obviously there's been a lot of talk about Kevin Durant possibly getting traded. He did request that he would be traded, but I want to get your opinions. Do you think the Nets should trade him?
Malika?
I think they should trade him. I mean, at this rate, they have no hope. They're not going anywhere. I mean, with the Sixers, with the Heat, with the Bucks, all in the East, there's nothing they can do anymore. They don't have a full team. I think they should just start over. I think Kevin Durant could, for his legacy, would be better if he just got to a better team. If he just had a super team again and just won a couple more rings. I think the Nets should start over. They need loyal players. They need players that are going to show up every day and work hard. They need a new young core. They need new picks. They need to start over again just like they did.
I think that they need to run it back. I think the prospect of Donovan Mitchell heading to the Nets while also keeping Kyrie and Kevin Durant, I think that's more promising trade than what they had before with James Harden. I think that with their young core, they're coming back, they're going to fire on their bellies. It's going to be an interesting squad.
We'll be back. We're going to go to a commercial break. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back, and we're going to be talking more Kevin Durant and more.